Hey guys, April Kamara here. I'm about to go work out, but I have like 10 minutes to just kind of get my feelings and my thoughts out on this, because I think we can all relate to that time in our lives when we really we're just kind of lacking confidence, right? Confidence is one of those things people talk about a lot, and it's a kind of controversial thing right now, I think, because a lot of people are trying to in order to get out of confidence, they're trying to act like it doesn't matter, And for some people that works, and for some people it's kind of like a mask, kind of like a band-aid that you put on an issue instead of just addressing the real issue. And you know how I am, I just like to address the real issue. And so I was doing this work yesterday where I was just saying what would it feel like to trust? What would it feel like to really rely on, be able to trust that not only is the universe going to help me, but God's going to help me, and the people around me are going to help me, right? And really just trusting the people around me, really just trusting that what I want can be mine. And what I realized was that wow, if I truly trust the people around me, if I truly trust the guidance that I'm given, if I truly trust that what I want is mine, then confidence is no longer an issue, right? Confidence to me was a byproduct of comparison. Confidence for me was not confidence, but lacking confidence was a byproduct of me comparing myself to other people, right? And to compare yourself to other people, if you follow Gabby Bernstein or A Course in Miracles, they call it your ego, right? It's the part of you that's fearful, it's the part of you that's separate, it's the part of you that's divided, right? And it's the part of you that's separate from God, which to me is your form of power, connecting to oneness with everything around you is your point of power. And that's where you become whole, right? That's where you feel whole, that's where you feel complete, that's where you feel at home. And what I realized is that there's two key factors that come into confidence that I don't know if I touched on in the course that I made, that I've been giving away for free, but confidence it literally starts with it literally starts when you stop comparing yourself, and people may say well, how do I not compare myself because I see these other people, whatever. You literally, it's your job to make sure that you're happy. It's your job to make sure that you're whole. It's your job to make sure that you feel complete in this world. And by listening to your ego, by comparing yourself, you're already number one, stepping away from your power, but then number two, you're already working against yourself. Your mind is not to be trusted. I'm just being honest here. Not the part of your mind that wants to do better, but the part of your mind that pulls you back, the part of your mind that tells you to separate from people, the part of your mind that tells you that you can't trust people. It pulls you back, because here's the big thing about trust too. Trust is not trusting someone else, it's trusting yourself. Right? Because if we really create our reality, if we really attract all these things into our life, and everything that we attract, I was watching Amanda Francis today, and she was saying, she talks about money a lot. She's money is just feedback. It's not judging you, it's not degrading you or anything like that. It's just giving you feedback on whether or not you think that you're worthy, or whether or not you think that you're deserving, whether or not you think that you can handle money, right? And the same thing goes with trust. So if you feel you can't trust anyone, if you feel you can't trust the people around you, right? And you have these wounds from far away that come up, right? Because that's what happened to me recently. And I realized wow, I do have trust issues, and this is probably why, right? Well, I could get stuck on well, this is why, and because of this, it's gonna forever affect me. It's gonna forever keep me stuck. It's gonna forever keep me from being who I need to be. Or I can come through and say, okay, I know that this happened. I know that trust is hard for me, but is trust, am I really not trusting them, or am I not trusting myself? Because if I know that I'm the creator of my reality, if I know that I'm attracting these things to me, then I must not be trusting of myself, or trusting in my ability to manifest what I want. Why is that? What do I need to do to fix that? What is there to what work is there to do on that? And once you really take 100% responsibility for yourself, once you really take 100% responsibility of your part that you play in this game of life, right? Then you can literally shift these things instantly. It becomes a non-issue. It becomes natural. It becomes a game, right? And that's really what it's meant to be. Being on here is supposed to be a really good thing, right? And there's a lot of contrast, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of bad, and we can tend to polarize to one or the other. But when we look at these things as like hurting us and like against us and separate from us, right? That's another part that's separating us from our wholeness. That's another part that's separating us from who we are and who we're meant to be. So that's just another way that our mind fucking tricks us. So if I like say anything to you today, if I like, give you a piece on confidence, which I just realized that I didn't write like a slogan that this was going to be about confidence, but whatever. I guess I got a little ahead of myself because I'm about to work out. But if you truly believe that like these things are working for you, and you truly take ownership that, okay, everything in my life I created or I asked for in some way, shape, or form, you literally take your power back. Confidence becomes like, that's when confidence kind of becomes not irrelevant, but no longer a problem, but more feedback, right? Confidence becomes your feedback. When you lose your confidence, that's feedback that's saying, somewhere I gave my power away. Somewhere I said that I'm weak. Somewhere I said that I'm small. Somewhere I said that I'm separate from all these other humans and I'm really not. Like, we're all in this together, So it's like, somewhere I said that these people are out to get me, and I tried to create an enemy when really I'm just like demonizing myself, or I'm really just separating from my truth, right? And so our job isn't to our job isn't to pretend that what's wrong isn't wrong. Our job is to actually like look at what's not working and say, okay, what did I do to bring this upon myself? And not in a way that's victimizing, not in a way that says, woe is me, I can never get this right? That's different. That's your mind's way of tricking you into thinking that nothing's ever going to change. And you can believe that and it not change, and that'll be fine. But like, your power truly resides in like being a part of the oneness. Trusting everything around you is truly just feedback, is truly just trying to help you, and then trusting that anything that's given to you, you have the solution for. Then confidence becomes your feedback, then money becomes your feedback, then everything around you becomes your feedback, and you're no longer playing the role of the victim. You're no longer allowing your emotions to get control of you. You're no longer saying that you can't control your thoughts. You're truly getting into full alignment with it. You're truly like being the person that you need to be. So if you're listening to this and you feel like, okay, I like grasp what you're saying, like this is something that I have been like needing to hear, this is something that I've been wanting to like understand more of, then click the link on the banner that I have posted in here and join, get your free confidence like training. Okay. I didn't really talk about the things that I talk about on the confidence training. This is just extra that came to me that I was like, hey, I'm going to add this because this is really good. Okay. It's about to get added to the training because this is so true. It's so integral. Like, confidence is seriously like one of those things that is meant to help us. It's one of those things that's meant to like grab our attention. It's like an emotion. It tells us whether or not we're on track or not. So let's stop demonizing it, let's stop like thinking that we either are or aren't confident and we have no choice in it. We're not born confident, we're not born any of these things. We're literally born a clean slate, and then we're given all these tools to help us realize when we're not in our truth. And our truth is in oneness. Our truth is in trust. Our truth is in love. Our truth is in like realizing that all these things really are happening for us to get us to look at certain aspects of ourselves that we may think are bigger or badder or like against us, and realizing that, okay, if I'm making an enemy out of something, then I am like hindering myself. I'm demonizing myself in that way because I'm saying that this part of myself I can't look at. So how can I look at it in a safe way? How can I look at it in a way that is going to like make me a better person? And how can I be that self-confident person that people thinks we're born confident? And so I can help more people become confident, because if I was this like person who was so unconfident and who was like so messed up, but then realized like, hey, like I'm now confident. I see what confidence means. I see the truth behind confidence. I can help other people just by being confident see that, oh my God, like, like if she can do it, I can do it. If I'm being more confident, then I'm activating something in the people around me that says that they can be too, right? That's just how the world works. Like, we're all connected. We all have like pieces of each other interwoven into like our subconscious, that like when we like fix ourselves, when we step up, and when we change these paradigms in our mind, then all the people around us start to pick up on it on like a frequency that we don't even know that we're putting out. But we're literally like changing the world, like by each person who understands what confidence is and what confidence isn't. We're literally like up leveling the people around us. We're literally helping the world. We're literally making the world a better place, because we take the power back and give it to ourselves, and by taking it back and giving it to ourselves, we take it back and give it to others as well. So if this resonates with you, if this is something that you're interested in, click the link above, get that free confidence training, do what you need to do, and then just let me know how it goes, because this is like near and dear to my heart. Like I used to be really, really like the opposite of confident. I used to be really like kind of like critical. I used to be really hard on myself, and I just realized it's not fucking worth it, you know? Being that way is not worth it. Like, living that life is not worth it. Like, taking my power back was the best thing that I ever did. And yeah, it took working on my emotions. And yeah, it took like journaling a little bit. And yeah, it took other avenues, but all those avenues will be afforded to you once you click on confidence training. It'll be afforded to you in a way that's like affordable, a way that's like easy to access, a way that if you love it, you can give it to whoever you want. Just click the link and send it to whoever you think needs it, right? Like, this is here for you. I'm here for you. Like, we're here to like not only be here for ourselves, but to be here for like everyone around us too, okay? It's bigger than us. It's bigger than like what we see. Like, our problems are like not small problems. We're literally working on problems from like our family, from like the world. We're like changing the world by changing ourselves. So like, do yourself the due diligence, get that confidence training, get on that list, and just like exude confidence and really like help the people around yourself by helping you, okay? So I'm gonna go. I have to work out now. I love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you later, okay? Bye.